an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On 1st and 10, Newton steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Newton now to throw. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready? 180. Right there, 54 Mike. Hey! Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Earlier we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
When he hit! Like when he hit! Right there. Hey, Alabama.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wait, that. Sean 80. Sean 80. Mike 54. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's hit. Watch twist. Watch the hit.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Stop your whining. Motion, I got one. Alert! Mike 5-4. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Smooth. Sugar.
Brady. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Motion. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, 66. 450.
Now Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll make this a 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Double time, double time. Hey, you got 3 down, 3 down.
Great. Express.
52. Hey, let's get in home. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I got it.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Being chased out left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. That's Samuel, caught left side. That one good for 26 and a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. And the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
55.
Hey. Express. Great.
Mike 52. Mike 52. That's it. Go. 5-2.
On first down, Newton buying time to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Ready? 88, 20.
53, Mike, 53. Hey, Marcus Green.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Gun, gun, gun.
53 to Mike, 53, shoot, boom. Run. Mike, 53, 53, Mike.
Out of the gun, Newton. Forced out to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Second down and goal.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw is Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Gano now to add the extra point. And he knocks it through.
His kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 14, Patriots 13. Brandon set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
That's what I do. He goes to you, it's you. He comes to me, it's me.
Rip.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Gordon. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Wait, that wide, 80.
Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, D, get off the field. Switch.
Wait, 28.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Wait,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, 66.
From midfield, here's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Get ready.
Play action, now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got it. Hey, 166.
Throwing again. Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, watch that. Learn.
They'll run on 1st down. Michelle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
You think you gonna get this? Check 37. Check 37.
310. Alpha.
Again, it's Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
They'll run forward with Michelle. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On second down, Michel. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Wide, get wide. Mike's 59.
Regular.
On play action, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
I'm going to come back to you.
From the 35 on second down, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Express.
53 for Mike.
8.
I'm coming after you.
From the gun, here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. It's John Simon with a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Great. Express. 20.
From the gun, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
You ain't got nothing.
Tight dog.
380, heck. Shadow.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw is Brady. To Michelle on the screen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Wait, that, wait, put it! Right there, 54 Mike. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brady now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep. And got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Regular. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. All day, just like that, just like that.
Now Brady again. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Alert 3, alert 3.
To throw again, Brady. He completes it right side to right. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here I come. Take 4.
Hey, Bolt 66.
Mike's 54. Mike's 52.
72.
Brady to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, 37 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton steps away to his left. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. As a defense, what a nuisance when you look on the other side and they've got a tight end that can run a post route like that.
And you felt the ground shake, didn't you? Oh, you've been all the way up here in this booth. How about when he grabbed the football? You could see the terror as everyone was thinking, do I even want to try and tackle that big man?
On 1st and 10, Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again is Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
On 2nd and goal, Newton flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd and goal.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Newton to throw. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Olsen. 8 yards on the touchdown pass as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
50,
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Brady. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wait, that 380.
Mike 54. Silver.
Hey, second.
On play action, now Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Bang, 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 bang. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the screen.
Go Bandit. 53 Linda.
Now Brady. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Shadow.
Watch that. Check Mike 54.
Bravo.
54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, man.
Wait, hit.
Back to throw, Brady. He hits right, complete. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Wait, that 380.
Check right. Double tight. 3 down.
Hey, hit.
Brady to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Go 50.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. K1 short in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
First throw of overtime for Brady. And Watson has it right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And something tells me the moment of overtime won't be too big for number 12, Tom Brady.
Well, the best that have ever played have always taken big moments and treated them as little moments, right? Each play is going to be kind of the same, but they know how to rise to the occasion as well. And let's face it, Tom Brady, I think he'll enjoy playing in overtime and trying to be the guy that leads his team to victory.
On first down, Brady. And it's a fumble. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.